Stop number 2 on the Advocare Truck Series for the NRSL brings us to the Rockingham, as we are here today for the running of the GM Goodwrench Service 150, and it's all part of GM Goodwrench Racing Weekend here at the Rock. And today we're here for some Advocare Truck Series action, 50 laps of distance for all 3 of our series, in Trucks, Xfinity, and in Cup. So let's get to the action here today. On the pole in the number 09 Zaxby's Ford F Series, he'll be John Arndt. He's on the pole for today's event. He'll be alongside the Mission Uniforms and Linen Services Chevrolet truck number 83. It's Jesse Turner. He's on the outside. Row 2 in the Team Mopar Dodge truck number 29. It's Chelsea Bowles, and she'll be alongside the Linex Bedliners Ford number 15. It's Joshua Osborne. Row number 3 has the only Toyota in the field, Benjamin Miles, number 23 certified Toyota. He'll be alongside the number 44 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet Ford. It's going to be Quentin Moore. Then it's Kat Tellier, the number 50 Granger Ford, and she'll be inside of the 4th row. She'll be alongside Joshua Sakuli, the number 7 Exide Barrios Ford. Next row down has number 28 Napa United Ford. It's Keith Batson. He'll be alongside the Bell South Mobility Chevrolet truck number 87. It is Dougie Shear, Super Shears on the outside. Next row down, the number 38 Channel Lock Tools Ford. It is Phil Parker. He's on the inside. He'll be alongside the number 25 Budweiser Chevrolet, excuse me. It's William Brock on the outside. Next row down, the number 18 Pennzoil Chevrolet. It is Chris Dodd. He'll be alongside the number 22 Mad Dog Root Beer Ford. It is Johnny Gardner. Next row down, the number 06 Ultra Wheels Ford, a 95 Ford F-150. It's Paul Mennick, and he'll be alongside the number 2 Team ASC certified Ford of the Daytona winner, Zach Flickinger. Then it's Andrew Davis, number 14 Milwaukee Ford, and he'll be alongside the AC Delco Chevrolet truck number 52 for NSCRA Motorsports. It's Seth Cole. He's one of our trucks getting our in-car cameras here today. In-truck cameras in this case. And same with the number 4 Team AC certified Ford on the inside of the next row down. It's Jessica Shelton. She's on the inside, and she'll be alongside number 60 Cat Rental Store Chevrolet of Michael Turner. Then it's Jonathan Zorlin, the number 17 Team GMAC Racing Chevrolet. He'll be alongside Levi McIntyre for Rockin' Wrestling Racing, the number 99 Exide Barrios SKF Ford. Next row down has Matt Haas, the number 20 Team MBNA Chevrolet, and he'll be alongside the number 59 Kingsford Dodge. It is Zachary Fitzwater. He's on the outside. Then it's one of the 2 Goodwrench trucks in the field. It's Ryan George, the number 8 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. He'll be alongside Joshua Collard, the number 43 Dodge Dealers Dodge. Next row down has Dylan Young, the number 1 Die Hard Racing Chevrolet. He'll be flanked by the DuPont Chevrolet truck number 5. It is Kyle Matthews. Always runs good here at the Rock. Then it's Charles Sanford, the number 16 Papa John's Pizza Chevrolet. He'll be alongside the Quaker State Chevrolet truck number 24. It is Kev Shearer. Then it's J.R. Tellier, the number 94 Super 8 Motel Ford on the inside of the next row down. He'll be flanked by the numbers 21 Ortho Lawn and Garden Ford. It is J.T. Bryant. Then it's Alex Gray, the RC Cola Dodge truck number 86, and he'll be alongside the other Goodwrench truck, Cole Deaver, the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Then it's Kyle Lynch, number 75 Spears Manufacturing Chevrolet on the inside of the next row down. He'll be flanked by Matt McIntyre and the Ray Besson Sport Brakes Ford truck number 98.
Drivers, start those engines.
Commands we begin the party of December Racing here today. The final row here shotgun at the Rock. It's Jordan Anderson, number 6 Total Chevrolet, and he'll be alongside the number 30 Mopar Dodge of Nathan Hudson. A Ford Chevrolet front row here at the Rock here as we are set to go racing here today. Pardon if my voice is not the best in the world. I've been sick the last few days, so the voice has not been the best. But let's get set for racing here today. 50 laps of racing here at the Rock, and the green flag waves. We're underway. John Arndt in the 2008 Zaxby's Ford jumps out in front as they head off into turn number 3. Chelsea Bowles goes into second position. Third is Jesse Turner. And look at that move on the inside goes Benjamin Miles in a lone Toyota as he goes inside now for position with Jesse Turner, and that's for third. And a battle for the lead happening here. It's Chelsea Bowles, number 29, to the inside. She'll try to go to the inside for the lead as she drives side by side with John Arndt. Out of turn number 4 they come. Dodge on the inside, Ford on the outside. Miles runs in third position. The inside goes now Kat Tellier in the 50 Granger Ford. She's one of the members of Keith Batson's racing team. And speaking of Keith Batson, he was his way up in the 4th position, number 28, to go to the inside lane. Or outside lane, I should say now. Phil Parker, who's been the surprise actually here, and he surprised them all at Daytona. Was in contention to pull off a win here in his very first start, and Phil Parker, one of the rookies to watch as the season goes on. Drivers like he and Matt Haas have been the buzz around the garage area. Several trucks bouncing off the wall, as a matter of fact, and Kat Tellier, along with J.R. Tellier, among the rookies to watch as well. Keith Batson had his family developmental team. She right now rides second position, but that's not going to last long because here comes Phil Parker in number 38 in the Channel Lock Tools Ford. We're seeing several trucks bounce off the wall here. Now Joshua Sakuli dives inside of Jessica Shelton for position. Shelton driving the truck owned by Bill Elliott. Here comes Seth Cole to the inside lane. On board Seth Cole's truck. Number 52, AC Delco Chevrolet for NRSL Motorsports. You can see the way those trucks wiggle through those turns. They're really having to fight those trucks through the turns. And all this at well over 155 miles per hour around this racetrack here. And 3 wide right there behind, or at least they were 3 wide. Dylan Young helping Alex Gray, excuse me. That's Alex Gray. Number 86 is the RC Cola Dodge. Helping the 17 of Jonathan Zorlin. Seth Cole, Jessica Shelton, and Dylan Young. And in one truck, he's another one carrying our in-truck cameras here today. Riding along with Dylan Young. Dylan Young, as you may remember, almost pulled off the win in the Castrol GTX Cup Series Daytona 500. Of course, Dylan, the minute he made the move just a little bit too soon on the last few laps of that event. But Dylan Young, nonetheless, always a threat on any racetrack, as are a lot of the others in this series. Joshua Sakuli takes the lead, number 7, as he led the last time by. Seth Colton battling with second with Kat Tellier for second. Alex Gray runs in 4th position, and 5th is Dylan Young. And Benjamin Miles, his truck working very strong on the inside lane. That 23 truck, 3 wide for position. That's the truck for Bill Davis Racing. As we said, the lone Toyota Tundra in the field. May have some more before when Season 2 rolls around in this series, which I choose to do is Season 2. Who's to say? Battle for the lead going on right here. Here comes Kat Tellier, and boy, something may have gone wrong with Joshua Sakuli's truck. It's almost like he hit the brakes and just let Tellier on by. But at any rate, though, Kat Tellier takes the lead, but Sakuli's back up on the back bumper, so nothing may be wrong with that number 7 truck. Ford's first and second, and then you go Chevrolet in third, Dodge in fourth. And oh my gosh, they were 4 wide in turn number 4 at the Rock. That kind of stuff's almost unheard of. In fact, it is unheard of if you think about it that way. But they were 4 wide as you ride on board Jessica Shelton's truck. And they were 4 wide off turn number 4, and I thought that for a minute it wasn't going to work. And Shelton way up the high side, almost got the wall through 1 and 2. J.R. Tellier and Seth Colt both zip on by her as they come out of turn number 4, or turn number 2 rather. Benjamin Miles right there behind her. And the yellow flag flies for the first time here at the Rock. Shelton that time by clocked in the 9th position. And it may be Jordan Anderson, I think, in the 6th truck that might have had trouble. I see the side caved in on number 5 of Kyle Matthews. So the first caution of the day flying on lap number 14, or lap number 15 here at the Rock. They came out of turn number 2, and Anderson gets off the wall a little bit. Goes right into the 8 of Ryan George, 18 of Chris Dodd, and Joshua Collard. And we saw George go right back up the track. And boy, how did the 20... And there's where another Nathan Hudson got very loose right there in the 30 truck. They're right in front of Kyle Matthews. Let's look at it again what happened to Ryan George here. Ryan George, there he was. The wreck has already started at this point right there. And boy, Chris Dodd got up on a couple of wheels here. Watch this. He goes back on the track, almost sideswipes Kev Shear and Charles Sanford. How he did not collect other trucks in that crash was beyond me. Right there, there's where Nathan Hudson in the 30 got loose. And almost took John Arndt and Kyle Matthews out. But oh my, Ryan George, that was a heck of a save in an 8 truck to keep from spinning again after being already involved in an altercation. But I think, to my knowledge, all trucks are running, and yes, they are, all 38 of them. So, pace truck lights are off right now as we are getting set for green flag racing here. We'll be restarting on lap number 19 here at the Rock. Pace truck looks on the pit road. We're about 6 laps away, 6 or 7 laps away from halfway. Green flag waves on the 19th lap. Cat Tellier leads, second Dylan Young, Joshua Sakuli third, Alex Gray fourth, and Keith Batson in 5th. Then it's Paul Minnick, J.R. Tellier, Seth Colt, Jessica Shelton, and Benjamin Miles, the top 10. Cat Tellier out in front, and a battle for 3rd position happening. Keith Batson and Paul Minnick going at it. And whoa, Dylan Young got really loose going on turn number 1. Young, got awfully close to the wall like we saw Shelton do earlier. And Batson actually is off the wall in that 28 truck. Riding along with Dylan Young. Following his buddy Seth Cole in that 52 truck, Kat Tellier up the high side. She loses the lead to Joshua Sakuli. And he has got the 06 of Paul Minnick right behind him in that Ultra Wheels Ford, a pair of 1995 Ford F-150s going at it here. Seth Cole and Dylan Young both in 95 Chevrolets. As he leads the 86 of Alex Gray. Pair of blue trucks going out here. Gray and Shelton as they go down in the third turn now. And whoa, Greg goes up the track here. Batson just about pull up on the back bumper. Some great racing here at the Rock as now Levi McIntyre moves his way through the inside lane as he's now in contention. That 99 truck. McIntyre driving a 2000 Ford. And all the while, though, Joshua Sakuli has jumped out to a very substantial lead right now in that 7 truck here, as he's just pulling away. As he's seeing all those guys right there behind him, he's saying, "Okay, guys, take off. You guys battle back here. I'll take off and win this thing, or try to at least." Because Paul Minix broke away from that pack, and now Sakuli sees that 06 maybe getting bigger and bigger in his rearview mirror. But we are getting past we are just about halfway home right now. This will be 25th lap completed of this race. There are 25 down and 25 left to go. Battle going on for 4th position. Levi McIntyre getting around Jessica Shelton. Kat Tellier in that mix here. 44 truck. That's Quentin Moore. Do a little through the field. Phil Parker in 38. Joshua Osborne moving his way up in the 10th position. Nice move up for Joshua. Fell back a little bit after in the first of the race there, but he started his race in 4th. Matt McIntyre 98. There's J.R. Tellier. Dylan Young slipping back. Andrew Davis and Matt Haas battling right there. Davis in the 14 Ford. Haas number 20 Chevrolet. Kyle Matthews. We all know how good he runs at the Rock usually. This is where he got one of his first wins in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And Matthews ain't shy in saying that Rockingham's one of his favorite tracks on the NR circuit. Matthews driving the Jeff Gordon cars, but with the number 5 on it here. And this actually was a number 5 DuPont truck back during the 95 season, as Matthews driving a 1995 Chevrolet. Right behind him, a truck 1 year younger than that, 1996 Chevrolet of Kev Shearer, the number 24 Quaker State truck. Shearer runs in 16th position. Matt Haas dropping back a little bit. Keith Batson dropped back a bit as well. JT Bryant running in 19th. Benjamin Miles running 20th. Goodwrench trucks going at it, or at least they were going at it. Ryan George in the 8. There's Cole Deaver getting off the wall in the 3 truck. Getting passed by Michael Turner in the 60 and the 75 of Kyle Lynch. Here comes Charles Sanford in the 16 truck as he gets around Cole Deaver. Deaver up in the high side along with Zachary Fitzwater. And the pole sitter right there behind in the 09, that is the truck of John Arndt. Jonathan's rolling up ahead. Johnny Gardner up ahead in 22. He's battling with Fitzwater as he now hooks up with Charles Sanford. And the Goodwrench trucks right there together. They're Ryan George and Cole Deaver. And for Deaver, this is a special place for him. This is where he got his first and only Castrol GTX Cup Series victory at this point there when he won here in the Season 16 AC Delco 400. '29 truck, Chelsea Bowles dropping back. William Brock dropping back as well in the 25. Darn pace truck. Jordan Anderson right there behind. There, Dougie Shears. And that was close there. Deaver and Ryan George just about took each other out of the race there. The Goodwrench team. Richard Childress would not have been happy over that. Joshua Collard also right behind in the 43 truck, along with this 18 of Chris Dodd. Those there are those 3 or 4 trucks right there got caught up in an earlier melee that brought out the only caution flag in this race. 38 trucks in this field here, and that dropped Cole Bieber down to 37th spot. And the 83 truck, Jesse Turner, out of the race here with a blown engine. So he's only retiring in this race thus far. Seth Cole at the last time buys. We're back to the leaders here. Alex Gray running up ahead now in the 86 truck. He takes the lead. As we're getting close to the end here, as we're down to 14 laps to go. Joshua Sakuli up there. Kat Tellier. New players up there. Joshua Osborne in that 15 truck. Up in the 5th position now. Ford's dominating the top 10 spots here, but yet it's a Dodge leading the race just here for now. Number 86 RC Cola Dodge. But you got Ford's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And 6th place, actually, as a matter of fact, as well, with Levi McIntyre. Seth Cole in 7th, 8th is Paul Minnick, 9th Andrew Davis, and 10th position is Matt McIntyre. So some of the players that were up there actually dropped back just a bit here. Sakuli goes the high side. Here comes J.R. Tellier to the inside for 3rd. And he'll bring Osborne with him as they are coming as they have now 12 laps to go. Matt Haas moving his way up through the field in that 20 truck as he brings the Joe Gibbs Racing MB&A Chevrolet through the field. And he's got JT Bryant shoving him in the 21 truck. So Minnick drops back in the 06 here. Now here comes Phil Parker to the inside. And he'll take Keith Batson with him in the 28 truck. Kev Shear in 16th position there still. Zachary Fitzwater trying to move his way through the field as he gets underneath Dylan Young and Michael Turner. And Fitzy will bring Johnny Gardner with him. William Brock is up there. Benjamin Miles. Kyle Matthews falling a spot to Jessica Shelton in the 4. Shelton down to the 23rd position at the moment. Some good racing we are having actually here at Rockingham. One of the tracks you wouldn't have thought is a good racing track, but in this version it is, as a matter of fact, and we expect to see probably a good race next race on the tour. Next race on the triple header for the Meliella Series. And as well for the GM Goodwrench 200, and of course also for the GM Goodwrench Service 400 Casualty Cup Series event. All part of the GM Goodwrench Service Racing GM Goodwrench Racing Weekend. Racing Weekend. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Alex Gray currently holds on to the lead right now, number 86. So, but Kat Tellier, she is closing up in that 50 truck. Here she comes to the inside. Does she make the move on Alex Gray? Yes, she does. And it'll be Kat Tellier trying to go to the lead, or tries to in turn number 2. But Gray has that Highland working to his advantage. And Joshua Osborne, the 15, doesn't know who he wants to go with. He goes with Alex Gray. But Levi McIntyre hooks up with Kat Tellier. And it's Tellier to the lead. McIntyre to second. Levi McIntyre, that is. And the 94, J.R. Tellier is in there as well. So the Batson Tellier team may be on its way to a possible, if all well-laid plans of mice and men work to plan, may finish 1-2 possibly. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, as we still have now 5 laps to go. Here comes Tellier to the inside. J.R. Tellier, that is. And he goes inside, and he'll keep second. Meanwhile, Joshua Sakuli and Levi McIntyre, a pair of X-Side trucks, albeit different teams. Sakuli takes 3rd position, and excuse my glitch going on with Fraps. I don't know what's going on here. Cat Tellier has the lead here as they come down for now 3 laps to go this time by. Again, apologize for the Fraps glitch here. Cat Tellier out in front. JR Tellier in second position. Could it be a 1-2 for the Tellier Batson team? Well, we're about to find out here as they come down for 2 laps to go. We know one thing for sure, though. Ford looking very, very strong in this race here. It's been all Ford all the time. A couple of times the Chevrolet has led, but it's been a Ford domination race here today in the Goodwrench 150. Right now, Tellier has the lead. Cat Tellier, that is, in the Granger Ford. She'll come out turn number 4. The white flag waves over Cat Tellier. She has 1 lap to go in this race. Can she hold on? And JR Tellier under fire from the 7 of Joshua Sakuli. Everything went Cat Tellier's way in his last few laps as they come out to number 4, and she'll do it. Cat Tellier wins the Goodwrench 150 here at Rockingham. And guess what? The Tellier Batson team ends up with a 1-2 finish. Cat Tellier wins. JR Tellier second. Third will go to Joshua Sakuli. Fourth to Alex Gray in the Dodge. Joshua Osborne, 5th. 6th position was Andrew Davis. 7th was Paul Minnick. Matt Haas comes home 8th. Keith Batson comes home in 9th. So the Batson team, 3 trucks in the top 10 with Matt McIntyre finishing in 10th position. Average speed of 132.473 miles an hour. '11th position was Levi McIntyre, dropped back just a little bit, so the McIntyres finished together, albeit no relation. Zachary Fitzwater comes up with a good 12th place run for him. 13th was Quentin Moore, 14th was JT Bryant, Kev Shear 15th, so he moved up a little bit from where he was at. 16th was William Brock, 17th was Seth Cole, Nathan Hudson 18th, Dylan Young 19th, Phil Parker comes home in 20th. Then Michael Turner, 21st. Johnny Gardner, Machinist Truck number 22nd. Kyle Lynch, 23rd, 24th. Jonathan Zorlin, 25th, was Charles Sanford. Jessica Shelton, 26th. 27th was Dougie Shears. Chelsea Bowles, 28th. 29th, Chris Dodd. Cole Deaver comes home in 30th position. Jordan Anderson, Zach Flickinger, Benjamin Miles, Kyle Matthews. Uncharacteristically a bad run for him at the Rock. Uncharacteristically for him. John Hart, 35th. His luck not quite changing, I guess you might say, in that 09 truck after starting from the pole. Ryan George, 36th. Joshua Collar, 37th. Some big names back there. And Jesse Turner with an engine problem. Apparently some work to be done with that 83 truck as he finishes in last place. But a big day for the Batson Tellier team as Cat Tellier gets her first win of the season as she beats out JR Tellier for the win. And what a battle it was, though. Cat Tellier pulled away by a little over 3/4 of a second to take the win here, with Keith Batson finishing in 3rd. So a great day for the Batson Tellier team. All 3 of their trucks in the top 10. But it's Cat Tellier leading the way and winning the race here today. Next up on the tour for the trucks will be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, another triple header. This will be there for the triple header weekend there. So until then, this has been production of the NRSL. This is James Qualls, and I'll see you next time.